Air-Clips.com.
Hello Air Clippers, my name is Greg and I'm about to take you on a pretty cool adventure today. It's early morning, it's really cold. I believe it was minus 23 when I checked the dashboard on the company van, and I just showed up here at the aircraft a bit early. The pilots for today have not arrived yet. They will be arriving shortly, but I am pretty early here to set up all the cameras and make sure that I manage to capture the whole ice runway experience in as much detail as I possibly can. Yep, today we are going to an actual frozen lake up in the Arctic. It's about an hour northeast of Yellowknife. You will see how it is to land on a real frozen lake with a Boeing 737-200. So I hope you will really enjoy this trip with me and the pilots. Today we are going to be 3 in the cockpit, and actually today I am not going to be wearing my Nolinor hat. I will be working for Patrick today. So Patrick is a dear friend, and since this COVID pandemic does not allow him to travel to film the ice runways like he really wanted to, he asked me to do it for him. So I will be taking you on a ride of a lifetime. Like you probably know, there's not a lot of gravel-equipped 737-200s in the world, and Nolinor is the biggest operator of the type in the world. And also, we are pretty experienced in operating out of ice runways. We do it almost every year. Usually it's to bring supplies and fuel and everything that mining companies need to set up an exploration camp at the site. And the reason why you do that is because there's not a lot of runways up north, but there's a lot of lakes. And in the winter, those lakes freeze and they become perfectly flat runways. So we're going to be taking you on a trip today. I hope you really enjoy that. And like you can see behind me, we're going to be delivering fuel. And you're probably asking yourself, what do you mean delivering fuel? All I can see behind you is a big orange tarp. Well, in fact, it's not a tarp. It's called a bladder tank. It's a special system that's called a bat tank. And it's very solid, it's very strong, and it's leak proof. And it allows us to transport quickly fuel for the exploration camp. So we already transported quite a bit of fuel this year, but we still have to transport more so that the exploration camp does not run out of fuel during the summer and fall until the lake freezes again next winter. So it's late April, it's kind of warm back in Toronto, but here in Yellowknife it's minus 20 something today, and at the mining camp it's probably colder still and windy. But rest assured, you're gonna be warm, drinking your favorite warm beverage at home, or maybe something cold, I don't know, whatever you prefer. And you're gonna be able to witness firsthand a whole trip to an ice strip in the Canadian Arctic. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I really hope that you will click that subscribe button and like button as well. And don't forget to ring that bell so that whenever a new video comes out, you'll be the first one to know, and you will not miss any cool videos from Patrick and Air-Clips. So fasten your seatbelt, relax, and enjoy the ride. One last thing I forgot to tell you is the aircraft we're going to be flying on today. It's Charlie Golf November Lima Kilo. It's actually the oldest 737-200 in operation in the world. So we're going to be flying a piece of history today. And thanks to the amazing work that our maintenance technicians do on a day in, day out basis, this aircraft is actually in a very good condition. It's reliable, it's safe, and if it wasn't for their dedication, I don't think we'd be able to fly it, you know, every single day. So I hope you really enjoy the flight, and talk to you soon.
My name is Jeremy. I'm a first officer for Nolinor Aviation. So we'll begin our day with the walk around on this 737-200. Just looking for the general condition of the aircraft. So here, making sure we have our pitot tube, everything is clean around it. The skin looks fine. No impact on the belly. Looking at the flap track here, make sure it's wide open, there's no obstruction in it. No leaks. Here in the main oil, we're checking there's no tool left by some mechanic, or no hydraulic leak, something like that. Same thing here with the flap track. So this aircraft is equipped with a gravel deflector, since we're landing on a gravel strip and ice strip. So we're just making sure that everything looks good with the probe. The blades look good, no impact. Making sure we have two lights on the cargo door that indicate to us that the cargo door is well locked and in place. Another part of the gravel kit is the nose ski, which prevents the rocks from getting thrown into the belly and the engine. Same thing here, no leaks, making sure everything is good. Making sure we have all the stuff we need on the ice strip. Everything is secure in the belly. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. Very satisfied with this walk around this morning. Nice warm weather. So now we're gonna go do the pre-flight. And the mechanics are gonna set up for the pushback this morning.
boîte de scotch.
Ouais. Ça c'est bon ici, 0 fuel weight. Ça c'est bon.
Okay.
Le 9, 2908.
Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
J'ai oublié de faire celle-là. Pre-flight checklist.
Checklist, pre-flight checklist, oxygen,
There's still 100% left.
and right, instrument transfer switches,
Normal.
window heat,
On.
pressurization mode selector,
Auto.
parking brake,
Set.
gear pins,
1, 2, 3 on board.
engine start levers,
Cut off.
pre-flight checklist complete.
Call out any failure which affects the safety of the flight. If we have a failure prior to V1, I will call reject or continue. If I call reject, I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, apply maximum wheel brakes, raise the speed brakes, apply maximum reverse thrust consistent with conditions you will.
I will verify brief action, call speed brake ups to 8 knot up, for limited action, 8 DC and 60 knots.
If I call continue, action below safe altitude except to silence a fire warning bell here, and here. If we have an APU fire.
In case of an APU fire, we confirm APU fire switch.
Confirm.
We're gonna pull it and rotate it, and then APU switch off, and we go with the QRH.
Parfait.
So here we are, filling the batch tanks in the aircraft. Each one contains about 7,500 liters of diesel fuel for this flight. And it's all going to be delivered to the mine. And it's the only way it can get there. There's no other more economical or faster or more convenient way. So the interesting thing about these tanks is that they can only be transported either totally empty or almost full or completely full. You cannot travel with them in the air when they're like halfway full or a quarter of the capacity. It must be full or completely empty. This is to avoid slushing around. It's called the free surface effect. And if it happens in flight, it can be really, really bad.
So. Okay, we're gonna check the route. CYZF Tesud 032, 50 miles.
That's correct.
65 north, 108 west, 032, 179 miles.
That's correct.
Direct Goose Lake 039, 51 miles.
Yes, sir.
For a total of 280 miles.
That's it.
Euh,
So,
altimeter, c'était combien?
2988. It's gonna be a short flight of 55 minutes. Flight level 270. Okay, we have.
Okay. We're gonna check the times.
Yeah, go ahead. So 68,888.8, and then for the cycle it's 46,187. May the 2nd.
Perfect. Thank you.
So fait beau là-bas.
Ouais. Tu manquais un bout, moi, là. Ok. Faire les performances.
Ouais. I took 3-4.
Winds.
030 at 02. Minus 18. 2988.
2, 3,
030.
Comment?
030.
Temperature.
Minus 18. 2988.
29er.
88.
Flaps on, improve, AC on. Buoyancy ice off. Puis takeoff weight.
49,445.
Okay, so 140, 145, 150. Reduce at 207.
Yes. There's you want time for the clearance, I guess.
Yes.
Good morning, Nolinor 964 with November on Kilo Taxiway requesting IFR for Goose Lake. Okay, Yellowknife 2 departure 4211 Nolinor 960. Like 4211 and 4000 for the SID.
Okay. Oh, 270, 970, 770. The speeds are 140, 145, 150, 165, 210. VOR 2988, 2988, 032 on the course. Heading
340.
340, 207, 207. This is set. Fuel, we have 7,900. Plenty of oil. 4211 in the code. 4,000 in the box. The route is all verified. 4.6 on the trims. 115.5, 115.5, and the trims are perfect. You can brief me that whenever you're ready.
Okay, good. So this morning we're planning on depart on runway 34. So we're gonna begin by the taxi. It's pretty straightforward. We're used to it. So I guess it will be Juliet, and then runway 10, then back to runway 34. Might be a hot spot there at the runway crossing, so we'll keep an eye on that. Also, we're used to it. That means complacency, so we'll be keeping an eye on that too. Then we have the Yellowknife 2 departure. So the plate that I'm looking at is 10-3, 16 of April 21. So we got the runway 34, climbing 340. That's set on both sides. Or is assigned for return. Altitude is maintained 4,000 unless otherwise assigned by ATC, so we got 4,000, so we're set for that. On departure will be with Edmonton on 1358. Then the transition altitude is flight level 180, and the 100-mile safe altitude is 2,900. So it's going to be an EDP2. We're expecting a right turnout. There's this morning we have no MEL, no such thing, so the plane is flying quite good. The FMS is set up. We went over all the instruments. We're all good with the instrument. Then weather is good over there. It's good here. We're good to come back. The terrain is pretty low and flat. We're used to it. And speaking of threat, this morning I'd say complacency, since we're used to fly this route. Maybe some traffic, but that's pretty much what I can see as of now. Have any question or suggestion?
No, all is clear. There's no engine out procedure, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Ok. Les gars sont-ils pas mal devant ou sont rendus où? Ah ok, ils sont dans le truck. Bon, ben parfait. Fait que... je vais te laisser t'asseoir avant de partir ça. Fuel panel closed. We have 2 lights. Engine is closed. Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Flat 8 door.
Closed and locked.
Fuel.
For pumps on with 7,900.
Passenger signs.
On.
Gravel protect.
On.
Windows.
Lock left.
Lock right. Flight instrument.
Heading 0906, 2988, 700 feet.
Same on the right. Altitude alert.
Set at 4,000.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 140, VR 145, V2 150, bug set left.
Bug set right. VREF indicator.
Set.
Radar and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
And collision light.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Clear right.
And clear right.
Start engine number 2.
Okay. Start engage. Start.
And 2.
High pressure rising.
And 1. Fuel flow. Right up.
Start it out. Start that. Drop protect and off with the backwards.
Stable. To left. Start engine number 1.
Start engage. Start down. Pressure rising.
And 1. Fuel flow. light up.
Right pass. So we cut out. Slower close. And go to
Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on those oil filter bypass.
Yes.
Already off on the number 2. Set flaps 1 before taxi checklist.
That's the flight control here. Okay, before taxi checklist, generator.
Yeah, gosh. On,
To eat.
on,
NTIs.
off,
Isolation valve.
auto,
Bleed and pressurization panels.
set,
Engine start switches.
set,
Recall.
check,
Auto brake.
off,
Engine start levers.
idle 10,
Flight controls.
check,
And ground equipment.
clear left,
Clear right before taxi checklist complete. Okay, ready to go?
yes,
Ground Nolinor 960 on Kilo, ready to taxi on the 34. Nolinor 960 2986 taxi Juliet, then tower holding short. Juliet holding short 10. APUF?
APU off,
Clear right.
clear left,
With tower. Tower, good day, Nolinor 960 on Juliet holding short 10. No, 960 taxi, runway 10 holding short 1634. 10 short 34.
check,
Clear right.
clear left,
Nolinor 960 backtrack line up 34. Backtrack line up 34.
check, clear left,
Clear right.
for takeoff checklist,
4 takeoff checklist. Flaps.
1 green light,
Stabilizer trim.
4.6 unit set,
Before takeoff checklist complete.
we're gonna do a compass check,
Traffic 26.7 for the Yellowknife area, Nolinor 960 0.737. Presently taxiing for 9.34. Climbing initially 4,000 feet, going now down to Goose Lake. 27 Yellowknife, Nolinor 960. Back on the HF1. Over to SID. Oil for takeoff.
check,
Runway 34. We're now 960, ready to go. I'm in 960 135 decimal 8 airborne. Everybody up 34. Everybody
have
up.
controls,
I have controls.
engine stable,
Set takeoff thrust.
Takeoff thrust set.
Check.
$80 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive right.
You're up.
Gears up, no lights.
Check. Set line thrust, speed 210.
Line thrust set.
Check. Flaps up.
Center, good day, no more. 960 over to 2200.
Speed 230.
Direct Goose Lake Airport in climb level 270 or 960. Goose Lake 4 confirm.
Confirm, execute.
FMS mode.
FMS.
4031.
There we go. Disregard, climbing flight level 270.
Level 270.
Check.
Flaps up, no lights.
After takeoff checklist. And now speed 250.
Takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, backs on, landing gear up and up, flaps up, no lights, takeoff check completed.
Check.
Yeah, VHF1.
VHF1.
Advisory for Yellowknife Aerial, no more 960, Boeing 737, now from runway 34, showing 6 DME north-northeast of Yellowknife, 5,700 in the climb for Hello Hills direction, Goose Lake in conflict, no more 960, Goose Lake, correction, Yellowknife.
Rating speed. About engage, I think select
Back on
FMS.
VHF1.
Check, no change. So, minus 11, 7 will be around 222. Speed 280.
Good morning, Air Clippers. I'm Captain Charles. Welcome on board this Boeing 737-200. Today we're flying from the great city of Yellowknife towards Goose Lake Exploration Camp. There's 6,500 feet ice runway over there, right in the middle of the lake. Ice over there is pretty thick, so there's no issue about that. 70, last time they checked, was 70 inches thick, so a little less than 6 feet. So that's plenty for us. Minimum would be 40 inches. So don't worry about that, guys. It's really enough for us. And to get there, we have an RNAV approach, and minimums over there are 1,550 feet. So that's pretty good for ice strip in the middle of the tundra. We're pretty lucky to get that, so it's kind of easy to get there. We're pretty much well aligned with the runway over there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll get down to 1,000 feet. After that, we'll get visual, and pretty much only my eyes will give me the approach path and the right glide slope, because over there there's no no going back. It's not a one-shot deal, because if something goes wrong, we just overshoot. But it's we have to be precise and do a smooth landing as well. The thing is, usually you get landing zone between 800 feet and 1,600 feet from the runway threshold. So this time the maximum would be 1,000 feet from the threshold, and we'll try to make it between 800 and 1,000. So we have to be really precise and do a smooth landing in order to get the operation going. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're right on time, and we have 800 extra fuel as planned.
Check.
Request descent on 13517 Nolinor 960. Okay, so we're now 65 miles from Yellowknife. We'll switch over to thru north.
Yes. So 038.
038 with course 047. Would you mind giving me the numbers for the reading?
Yeah, so go ahead. What you need? So N1 on the left is 80.0. On the right is 80.0. Then you need
N2.
N2 on the left is 80.3.
So whenever the aircraft is in cruise, with the engines stable and at the correct temperature, the pilots write down a number of parameters, temperatures, pressures, and RPM speeds. This is in order to monitor the condition of the engine, and once back at base, the maintenance department enters these values into a computer system, so they can do a trend monitoring of the engine. Basically, they can notice some parameter, increasing or decreasing abnormally, and they can do corrective maintenance actions before the engine fails or before a component wears out to its limits. So this ensures a much more reliable engine than if this was not done.
I'm showing 278 max 70.
Okay, so it's gonna be the RNAV Bravo 2 at Goose Lake, 12-4, effective on July 19th. Final approach course 345, glide path check at Petlow, 2,800. MDA is 1,550 feet. Airport elevation 972. Missed approach climb 3,300, track 344 to Daxad. As required, shoal climb. Altimeter set inches, transition level. It's going to be flight level 180. Restricted instrument procedure. 100 miles is 3,900. Altimeter setting available limited hours. Aerodrome visual surfaces not assessed. Crews must be familiar with aerodrome environment. All our bearings are true. MSA 3,300 in all sectors. We're gonna come into Rex here at 4,000 feet. It's gonna be a flaps 4D landing with VREF of 130. Leads off, NCI's on. And the threats are that it's a nice runway, so we're gonna keep our runway center. And the weather is good over there. There's a little bit of snow on the runway, so it's gonna make it easier to brake. So that's a good thing. So that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions?
No questions. So okay, we're flight level 270, going Mach 70. The thrusts are pretty stable. We're engaged in mode FMS on heading select. You have control?
I have controls.
You have VHF1?
I have VHF1.
Who's like, good morning, Nolinor 906.
Nolinor 960, good morning, this is Goose Lake.
Goose Lake, Nolinor 960, we're still showing 120 miles back. Just looking for the present weather and traffic.
Roger on that, stand by 1. And Nolinor 960, Goose Lake with the latest weather. We've got winds out of 290 at 3 knots, 15 miles on the visibility. We've got few cloud at 3,000 feet. Temperature dew point minus 21, minus 23, and altimeter 2984 on that.
Okay, we checked the altimeter 2984. We're planning the nav approach 2034 via Rex here. Beginning the approach at 1533 and landing 1538.
Check that 960.
Back on the HF1.
Avec les vents, ça ressemblait à combien?
C'est pretty calm. It's 290 at 3. 15 miles visibility with few cloud at 3000. A nice minus 21. And altimeter is 2984.
Perfect.
Need to reset the heading.
What?
That's a decent checklist.
Ouais, on peut faire ça. Descent checklist.
Okay, descent checklist, pressurization.
Landing altitude 970, cabin altitude 770.
Gravel protect.
On.
Recall.
Check.
Auto brake.
Maximum.
Landing data.
VRF 130, minimum 1550 feet.
Set rate. Approach briefing.
Complete.
Descent checklist completed. 2021.
74.
Edmonton, good day, Nolinor 960, flight level 270, requesting descent.
Nolinor 960, cleared on a high-level controlled airspace report, leaving flight level 230.
Nolinor 960, clear out to depart out control airspace and depart leaving flight level 230.
4,000.
Nolinor 960, roger.
Sorry?
4,000.
4,000. You have VHF1?
Yeah, VHF1.
Traffic 26740 Goose Lake area, Nolinor 960, Boeing 737, showing 76 miles southwest of the installation, flight level 270 and descent for the nav approach 2034. Beginning the approach at 1533, landing 1538 rate. Goose Lake, Nolinor 960. Back on the
Altitude
HF1.
disengage, speed 250.
Okay, speed 250. Back on the HF1. Edmonton, Nolinor 960, leaving flight level 230.
Nolinor 960, thank you, switch on route.
Nolinor 960, changing our route, so long.
Okay, now we're on control. Direct Rex here, please.
It's, direct Rex here, number 5.
5 confirm.
Course 062. And Goose Lake, hello again, Nolinor 9060.
Goose Lake, go ahead.
Goose Lake, Nolinor 9060, now showing 55 miles west of the southwest of the field. At about 215 in descent, planning beginning approach via Rex 0 at 1533, landing 1538.
And we copy all winds maintain out of the northwest, 3 knots, altimeter showing 2983.
2983, Nolinor 9060. Transition level, altimeter reset, 2983. You have HF1?
Have HF1.
26740 Goose Lake area, Nolinor 9060, Boeing 737. We're now showing about 30 miles southwest of the installation. 13,500 in descent, planning to have approach on 834, beginning the approach at 1533, landing 1538. Goose Lake, Nolinor 9060. Back on the HF1.
Check, no change.
Approach arm.
Check, we have no DMEs.
You want me to start the APU?
Seatbelt signs on, APU on, approach checklist.
Approach checklist, altimeter.
2983.
Set right fasten belt.
On.
APU.
On.
Approach checklist complete.
Engine and CIS on.
Engine CIS on, engine stable. View available. Okay, it's been a minute. Configure for a bleeds off landing. And we're now configured.
Okay, squeeze open, squeeze. Next course, 345.
Next course, final course, 345. Got the field in sight there.
Check. Speed 210.
Speed 210.
$5,000 setting 4,000.
Check.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed 190.
Speed 190.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Speed 170.
Check speed 170. Aerolite.
Altitude hold engage.
Check. It's like Nolinor 960 passing race here, final.
Lights lobe alive.
Check.
Equalizer live. Page 3.
There you go. Inside, level it back.
Check. Approach mode engaged.
Check.
Equalizer captured. Light slope captured.
Check. Next altitude will be bed low at 2.8. So for the missed approach, 3,300?
3,300. Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Speed 160.
Speed 160.
Gear down.
And gear down.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 50.
Speed 150.
Check speed 150, final approach fix on profile. I'll cancel that. Goes late Nolinor 960, passing bed low, final triple.
Flaps 25.
Flaps 25.
Speed 140.
Speed 140.
Flaps 40.
And flaps 40.
Speed 135.
Speed 135.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Bleed.
Unfigured.
Engine start switches.
Ignition.
Speed brake.
Arm.
Landing gear.
Down.
1,000. Flaps.
40 green light.
Landing checklist complete. And 1,000 feet.
Check. Two pilots engage.
Confirm. 200.
Stable, continue.
Speed brake up. Press to normal. knots. 60 knots.
Welcome to Goose Lake.
Good job. Maybe online.
Backtracking takes a while here because the maximum speed you can get on the ice is 10 knots. Because if you go faster than that, you'll do big waves underneath the ice and it might break the ice. So that's the reason why we taxi so slow. You can see here with the wheel traces, the landing zone is pretty steady here, and we want to get as precise as it can get. That's the exploration camp. Here they're looking for gold. There's about 20 workers working all the time here. They're doing 2 weeks rotations. Partial inside.
Check.
Online, it's been 2 minutes. Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist fasten belt.
Off.
Collision light.
Off.
Fuel pump.
148 APU.
Pitot heat.
Off.
Hydraulic panel.
Set.
Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start lever.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Stand by.
Shutdown checklist complete.
Welcome to Goose Bay Air Clippers. This is what it looks like. So like you can see, we're connecting the fuel tanks to the pumps, grounding everything, and it's gonna get pumped to the big fuel farm that you can see all the way in the back.
There we go. So now we're beginning by emptying the tank that's in the back so the plane doesn't fall on its back. So we're emptying this one, and after one is going to be this one. We have about around 16,000 liters back there. Yeah. Okay, so here we are on the ground at the Goose Lake Airstrip. Just about to do the walk around of the Boeing 737-200. There's three things really important that you want to check out before you go back to Yellowknife when you do ice runways. First thing is the nose wheel. You want to make sure you have enough chrome and enough travel on the suspension of the nose wheel, because the runway is a little more bumpy than other kind of runways. So here you can see you have around 3 inches of chrome, so that's enough. The other things you want to check are, I'm going to check you that first. I'm going to show you that first before we do the rock around, because the APU is pretty noisy. You see the bullet there in the middle of the engine. It's a probe that gives you the engine performance. When you go on on ice runways, sometimes this bullet gets stuck with ice, and it's really something you don't want to happen, because you're gonna have wrong indications on your engine. So this one has to be free of ice. The other thing you want to check, the last really important thing, is how warm the brakes are. You don't want them to be too warm, because otherwise, if snow packs up over there, it can melt and make ice and get your brakes stuck. So you don't want that. One trick I have for that is to put my hand next to it, and if it's not too warm and I can leave my hand there, it's because the temperature is okay. You see, I put my hand there, and I can leave it there, so it's not too warm. So now we're gonna proceed to the whole thing. It's gonna get a little bit noisy, so I'm just gonna do it without commenting. Another important thing I have to show you is the flaps track. You don't want to get ice stuck there, because you want your flaps to be free and be able to get it up or down as much as you want. So that's something you need to check out as well. You see the flat tracks here? They're free of ice. That's why we want them. So walk around is complete. We're pretty much ready to get going. So as soon as the defueling stop, we'll get there.
Réveil fait beau.
Ah, c'est sûr qu'on met...
La caméra te fait pas les operators.
Okay, so flight 260, 680, 480, speed 105, 106, 115, 130, 210, VOR, course 231, heading 345, 2983, 2983, 225, 225 for a full thrust. This is set, we have enough fuel, oil is good, 2000 in the code, follow 220 in the box. The route is now verified. 5.5 on the trims and 115.5, 115.5. Trims at 0. Are you ready to get my briefing?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so it's going to be a flaps 10 takeoff with VR of 106. Leads off, anti-ice on. No engine out procedure. Standard half a mile, so no turn below 400 feet AGL. Threats are we're on gravel strip, so we're gonna make sure that the thrusts are raised equal, and the runway is not too slippery, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna get the clearance at around 16,000. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
So that's pretty much it.
Check.
So fuel panel is closed, we have 2 lights, and the GNet is closed. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist, parking brake.
You'll believe it's normal. Second,
Parking brake.
set,
Flight door.
closed and locked.
Fuel.
4 pumps on with 5,000.
Passenger signs.
On,
Gravel protect.
anti-ice.
Windows.
Lock left,
Lock right. Flight instrument.
heading 311, 2983, 940 feet.
Altitude allowed.
Set at flight 220.
Takeoff speed.
V1 105, VR 106, V2 115, bug set left.
Box set right. VF indicator.
Set,
Radar and trim.
3 and 0,
Taxi takeoff briefing.
complete,
Anti-collision light.
on.
Before start checklist complete.
We'll ask for the clearance to start the
Yes.
engines.
Looks like 90961 requesting engine start. 90961.
Clear right,
Clear right.
start engine number 2.
Start engage. Start development.
And 2.
All pressure rising.
And 1. 20% fuel flow. Light up.
Start record out. Start valve close. Gravel protect.
Engine stable. Clear left. Start engine number 1.
Start engage. Start development.
And 2.
Oil pressure rising.
And on. 20% fuel flow. Light up.
Start it out. Start valve close. Go up attack.
Engine stable, set flaps 10 before taxi, checklist.
For taxi checklist, generator.
On.
Pitot heat.
On.
Anti-ice.
On.
Isolation valve.
Closed.
Bleed and precipitation panel.
Set.
Engine start switches.
Set.
Recall.
Check.
Auto brake.
Off.
Engine start levers.
Idle 10.
Flight control.
Check.
Ground equipment.
Clear left.
Clear right. Before taxi checklist complete. Goose Lake Nolinor 961.
Go ahead, 961.
Goose Lake Nolinor 961. Ready to taxi. I find departure on 34. Nolinor 961. Yeah, VHF1.
I have VHF1.
Traffic 267 for the Eagles Lake area, Nolinor 961, Boeing 737. Presently taxiing 0.95 departure runway 34 with a left turn out, climbing high level southbound to Yellowknife. Goose Lake, Nolinor 961. Clear right.
Clear left.
Yes, weather radar, transponder. It's on above.
For takeoff checklist.
For takeoff checklist, flaps.
10 green light.
Stab trim.
5.5 unit set.
For takeoff checklist complete. Goose Lake, Nolinor 961, rolling at 34.
All set.
Sir. Engine stable.
Takeoff thrust.
We have thrust set. 80 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Ears up.
Gear up, no light.
100 feet. Left turn. Set climb thrust.
Climb thrust set.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up. There's one traffic inbound. Flaps up, no light.
So they have check speed 250 correction.
Check speed 250. Goose Lake, Nolinor 961, left turn complete, now showing 8,000 in the climb. Leaving the zone, call you back with the time. For Nolinor 962, what's your position? Traffic 126.7 for the Goose Lake area, Nolinor 961, Boeing 737, off runway 34, left turn complete, now showing 5 miles, 10,000 in the climb, climbing high levels, so down to Yellowknife. Nolinor 961.
Pilot engage, FMS.
Check.
Link select. Speed 280, seatbelt signs off, APU off.
17,000 in the climb. 416.
Thank you. Sorry, say that again, 961.
You can call us back passing 17,000 feet. We're now at 55 miles back coming from Yellowknife and passing flight level 260 and descent.
Okay, we'll call you back. We're now showing 13,000, 10 miles. You have VHF2?
I have VHF2.
Ils veulent qu'on les colle à 7000 pieds.
Ah ouais, c'est bon.
On va aller prendre la clearance. Looks like only 961 with the time.
Go ahead, the times 961.
Out 1624, up 1627, ETA Yellowknife 1717.
Copy that, and I'll get the bulk fuel guys on the horn here and let them know you're coming.
I'm Antonov again, Nolinor 961 off Goose Lake at 1717.
961 Edmonton.
C'est rap.
And no more 962 or 301 8000.
Show the altitude at the better reset.
962, no more 961. Ça c'est bon ou pas?
Tu peux revenir sur un. Okay, 961 clear to the Yellowknife Airport at Goose Lake direct, line flight level 260 and spark 4262.
So correct, thank you. Call me level on, try on 1358, please.
And 961 level 1358. Well, 260 at Goose Lake direct.
Change on frequencies, we'll talk to you later.
Number 1 confirm.
A1 confirm.
Number 4 confirm.
Confirm. 232.
232. Je suis back sur VHF 1 and 2.
Check.
Air 539, Edmonton, thank you, and call me leaving 2000 and 20 DME.
Oh, 250, line level
Check.
260.
Okay, so we're gonna brief the our approach into Yellowknife. We're planning on the RNAV Zulu runway 28. So here we go. So RNAV 28 in Yellowknife 12-3, 16th of April 21. It's the channel was verified. It was
961 Edmonton, on your distance from Yellowknife.
an RNAV 61 showing 182 miles back from the Yellowknife.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so yeah, channel was verified. We're gonna ask for Volos, which is the initial fix. I'm gonna proceed direct to Volos. Planning to be there around 3,800 feet. It's gonna be a right turn with the final pursuit of 280. Then we continue our descent to minimum, which is corrected. It's 950. In case of misapproach, we climb runway heading to 4,400. Track 280, we go to Besset and we hold right turn direct entry over there. 28, we have Pappy, we have Owls. The elevation is 675 feet. Descend on the 3-degree glide slope. Yeah, so it's gonna be a flaps 30 landing. VREF of 111. I'm set on my side. Top brake minimum. It's only 5,000 feet, so we keep that in mind. The performance are checked. So that's pretty much it. For the threat, once again, the complacency. We're pretty light, so we're gonna watch for ballooning. And that's pretty much what I can see. You have any suggestion or?
No questions, no suggestions. We'll switch over the controls. So autopilot engage, heading select FMS level 260, Mach 6 decimal 63. You have controls.
Check, I have controls.
Content Center Nolinor 961 with you for level 260.
Nolinor 961 Edmonton Center, thank you. Identified, gate is Papa.
We're gonna go get Papa Nolinor 961.
Thank you.
For the air clippers that are wondering what this switch is for, it makes us able to navigate either on compared to magnetic north or true north. The reason for that is when you fly up north, the distance between longitudes is so small that you can't use magnetic north. So you have to switch over like this, as easy as that. You get a true heading of 236. You switch your this one on free heading, and you just move it towards 236, and you select the course on the GPS, I mean on the FMS, 227. It's easy as that.
But again, the descent checklist.
Descent checklist pressurization.
Coming out 480, landing out 680.
Gravel protect.
On,
Recall.
check,
Auto brake.
minimum.
Landing data.
VREF is 111, minimum is going to be 1000 feet AGL, which since it's visual. Or in
Approach.
case it's 950.
Approach briefing.
Complete.
Descent checklist completed.
Je vais juste m'avancer un peu.
Content Center Nolinor 961 requesting descent for Yellowknife and direct Volos 4.528.
Nolinor 961, proceed direct Volos, descend 5000.
Direct Volos with descent 5000 Nolinor 961. 5000. Direct Volos 5 confirm.
Firm.
Track 204.
204.
Transition level, altimeter reset. 2984 inches.
2984.
VHF1.
I have HF1.
Advisory for Yellowknife Airline 961 Boeing 737 inbound from Goose Lake. We're showing 40 miles northeast of Yellowknife, 17,700. And descent for nav 28 was made Volos at 1712 and the ground at 1716. Conflict Nolinor 961 Yellowknife. Back on VHF1.
Check.
F323, ready lift, change en route, we'll talk to you later.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist, altimeters,
2984.
fasten belts,
On.
APU,
Off.
approach checklist completed.
Check. Back on profile.
Check. Tu es combien, Bolos?
3008. Speed 210. Laps 1. Laps 5. $6,000 descending 5,000. And speed 170.
Mountain Center, no more 961, 6,000 sending 5,000.
Laps 10.
I believe I got steps on there trying to give you the approach. Nolinor 961, you're cleared for the RNAV 28 approach.
For the RNAV 28 approach, no more 961.
Laps 10.
1185 with the tower, no more 961. Good day, no more 961 with you on the RNAV 28 via Bolos.
2160.
Tower wind is 090 at 7, altimeter 2980, number 1.
980, no more 961.
$4,800 descending 3,000.
Prochain course 280.
Next course 280. Approach active, alive, lights up alive. Pilots engage.
Confirm. Run inside.
Check down inside.
$2,400 for you overshoot.
Check.
Airline.
Check. You're down. That's 15. Speed 150. Laps 30. Speed 116. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist, please.
Figured.
Start switches.
Set.
Speed brakes.
Arm.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Check.
$1,000.
1,000.
$200.
Stay low, continue.
Brakes up. Reverser is normal. 80 knots. 60. I have controls.
You have control?
Nolinor 961, are you parking on kilo?
That's correct, 961.
Nolinor 961, roger, taxi Halloween, just wanted to round off the runway.
Okay, taxi in, 1 on the ground, turn in 961.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks. They're right.
You're left. Sketchy part of this trip, getting through this taxiway with all the small planes next to the taxiway. As you can see here, we don't follow the line. APUs online. Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist, fasten belt.
Off.
Anti-collision light.
Off.
Fuel pump.
Off.
Pitot heat.
One for pitot heat off.
Hydraulic panel.
Set.
Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start lever.
Cut off.
Radar alarm.
Stand by.
Shutdown check is complete.
One trip done. 2 to go.
Cool. Gentlemen.